Hello guys, a farmer here. We just beat the rain here with our corn silage. We will be making some more. But we did do about 500 ton here yesterday. So now it's raining. Hello, how you doing? Just taking a quick break here. We worked late yesterday and we chopped about 500 ton of corn silage roughly. And you can see in the background the field looks a little different. And things went really well. We didn't have to worry about mud in the fields. We had quite a few tractors here yesterday running, carts and wagons, and things went pretty good. Got the tractor out. I'm gonna say there was probably about 18 acres we did yesterday, roughly 18 to 21. I didn't have it quite figured out yet, but we just split that big field in half there, out back here. I think it was split just about in half. But I was thinking it was right around 32 to 35 ton to the acre this field did. I don't want you to hold me on that yet. No, we have a custom, there's a local farmer that has that harvester, and we pay by the hour for it. So yeah, so you can see there's a bunch of corn standing out back here yet. This stuff was taller than the harvester. I mean, it was making tonnage. Really good year for corn silage. We'll be planting, I was thinking about putting some oats out and then trying to get a cut off of them. But more than likely, if we don't do that, it will be rye. And so we can chop that in the spring in this field here. So I don't have all the planting out yet. We did have another calf out in the pasture yesterday. Oh, September. Yeah, the competition, we're going to do it here. The last day here is in August, and then I'll let you guys know. I'll do a video here who won, and then we'll contact that person and then try to get your prize sent out with your address as soon as possible. And then we'll go from there. So yeah, guys, don't forget to get out and check out that. But we had a really good day yesterday. Very busy. I had baled some grass hay and alfalfa yesterday. There was a short video on that. So, and somebody wanted to know the video on this here, but we did make some videos on the Massey combine here, so they can go back and check them out. That tractor parked in there. That tractor there is a workhorse. She pulled those wagons like it was nothing. The size of these bags here, they're 150, 10 foot wide, 150 feet long. So they figure a little over a ton a foot roughly. All depends on your moistures. And yeah, it's raining here, so I'm getting a little wet. But yeah, some of you guys don't know much about these bags, but this is a stress. If this gets stressed anymore, no, I'm not about to get back to work yet. It's raining here. I can't get in the fields, they're wet. We worked late last night to get 4 of these big bags made. And yesterday I drove over this phone and the screen's all cracked, but I can still use it. So I was going to use it until it doesn't work. So you don't want to stretch these marks any more than this. You stretch them too hard, you can blow these bags apart. These bags are very tough plastic. They do take a lot. I never had any problems with birds or anything like that, but that's some heavy plastic there. One time we had a fox get up on top of them with his claws and ran up across them, but with the tape and stuff you can fix them up pretty quick. So we haul it all to the Amish farm. Yesterday I hauled it and another guy helped me haul it, and the bag's over there already. It's full, and he got it right around 109 ton. So he'll be sending me a check here over the next couple weeks. So yeah, so the Amishman got one, and I have 3 here. One there, and then one across the road. So 3 of those here, and we're going to do 3 more of these big ones here in probably about 2.5 weeks. So I want to have enough feed on hand of corn silage, and the price of corn's not very good right now, so I might as well feed it to my beef and try to make money out of them. So I was just out in the barn here feeding them here, and I thought, well, I'm gonna do a live stream quick. Well, I'm hoping to have enough feed on hand so I can get through a whole year and a half. So right now we have 450 ton here right now sitting, and I want to do 3 more yet. So I want to have it close to another 375, 400 ton yet. So seems like we really go through a lot of feed here with the cattle. We go through a lot of hay. How's the weather in northern East Ohio? It's raining here. We had a couple questions on why do we have the big tractor on the bagger. It takes a lot of horsepower. Hey, Michigan Farming. It takes a lot of horsepower for that bagger to keep up with that many carts and an 8-row Kemper head on that chopper. So we put the biggest tractor there on that and used the other one there for pulling, and then we had this one here for baling. So I knew we were going to have baling jobs tomorrow yet. 29 degrees, Hamburg, Germany, and dry. That's too cold for me. So I backed the baler in here to keep it dry. And so yeah, it went really well yesterday. Elizabethtown, Pennsylvania. Todd, he asked what state we're in. Well, the chopping's on a standstill today. We made 4 bags, over 500 ton. There's 2 big ones over there, one across the street, and then the one went to the Amish farm. Yeah, they do. They're a good machine, but I'm still a John Deere guy. No, I don't have any trouble with this baler. The baler's been a good machine here on the farm. I'm really happy with it. Another question, why didn't we make a pile? Well, that's a good question, because I just thought we were going to put in bags this year one more time. And when you make a pile of corn silage, there's different ways you can do it and just pile it. You know, I could have made a big pile up there, but it seems like it's a mess, especially when you're dealing with a stone bed. If you had a poured concrete pad and make a pile, it's nice, but I do not like stones in my TMR mixer or in the feed lot area, because I got to clean that out every day. So the bag helps a little bit prevent stones in the TMR mixer. No, we don't milk here. My son, he wants to have a dairy here someday. I'm gonna sit over here where it's a little drier. We're a beef and calf and feeder operation right now with a custom work. So yeah, just beef cattle, calf. We just had a newborn calf here yesterday, so we're a cow and calf operation. Oh, the tobacco harvest is going. It's a little slow right now, but Angus, and we do have crossbred Holsteins too in the feeder lot. Maybe I'll walk over there. Some of the guys are new and don't watch all our videos. But I'm just sitting here trying to keep dry for a couple minutes. So the fields are a little wet now, so we can't be out in the fields. We will do a feed test here once it ferments. My guy was here earlier, and you can pull a sample right away. How many calves we're doing? We're gonna have. Well, right now we have 10 here now, newborn calves. We want to get back up to about 100, 150. So, Michigan farming. If you need a job, come on down. I'll put you to work. I wish you lived a lot closer. I'd keep you busy. So yeah, just one of those days. There's not much going on outside. All the equipment's working pretty good, so I don't need to work on that. And we'll go down here and I'll show you these calves here in a minute, and then we'll one of the questions is, if you had a silo 20 by 70, how many bags you need to fill one? The 20 by 70s, I'm not sure how they figure the ton in them and stuff. It's I couldn't give you an honest answer. But every foot on those bags is over a ton. So yeah, I couldn't tell you. I'm not up on the silos because we don't own any here on the farm. But yeah, I'd like to have silos here. There's a silo over there on the farm. I don't know, do we have enough time for that to grow yet here in our area? I was wondering that. I was gonna put oats out there and then chop them off here. I'd love to have a harvester. I do like them. They're expensive, and then the concrete are nice too. So, yeah. There's a lot of things that need to be done around here, and hey, thanks. It takes a lot of work to keep this farm clean and mowed and everything else. I spent a lot of time. Over there where you see the big grass piles, that's where we want to build the new steer barn. And things have been a little bit... Yeah, I know, I like a bunker silo. We have the equipment to do it too. But to get something built, it's just a couple thousand here, a couple thousand there. It just takes a lot of money. So... we were looking to get to get a used harvester, but it costs money to move those things. That's where that is. But yeah, so I'm yeah. We'll walk down here and see how these calves are doing here quick, and they're sleeping here. And we will be moving the calves up in the greenhouse again. You can check some of our videos out on that. It's raining here. I gotta clean that, sorry. Yeah, we had a good day chopping yesterday. Everything went well. The bagger's still here, and we'll go over and look at that if you guys want to see that a little bit more detail. Yeah, I'm going to get a corn head from my chopper. But you know, to chop 500 ton with a pull type, that'll probably took me about a week. If anybody wants to agree with that statement. We did this in a half a day, 500 ton in a half a day, so makes it nice. I don't know if I'll lose service in here or not, so we won't go in too far. Calves are doing really well. We got another batch over here. A lot of the questions on the acreage and stuff we don't talk about too much. Seems like you can get judged pretty quickly and stuff like that, so we are a good size operation, and we do custom work for other farmers, so I appreciate you understanding. Not like I don't want to say, but there are some people out there trying to find things out, and it takes a lot of work. This is a good sized farm here, and we do a lot of other work for other farmers, so appreciate it. Yeah, so we have more calves over here, and this seems to be working pretty good for us right now. They're ready to eat again. We don't have any hired help. We do mostly everything ourselves, and if we need more help, we'll hire in other pieces of equipment, and it usually comes with an operator. Like yesterday, we hired into the... Hey, thanks, Michigan Farming. We hired the chopper guy in, and they are not cheap. So, but I'm waiting for you to come and help me to restore that plow, Michigan Farming. I'm going to take that plow to the... I'm going to get a nice 4020 or a 730 diesel and pull it then someday. I have big dreams. Yeah, restore it for a museum. No, I like pulling it. I like pulling it with 5075M. I enjoy that. So here's the ag bagger. It's the 6000 series one. This is another thing we hire in. It really helps us here to keep things flowing. And then I just want to show you the size up a little closer and why we need so much horsepower on this thing. I mean, we can unload these wagons in a few minutes. And some of you guys know about ag baggers, but there's a lot. Yeah, I'd love to have a 730 diesel. So you can just see the... Yeah, the guys that invented the ag bag system is really nice. I mean, this thing's it's tall. It's over 10 foot. But I mean, you're shoving a lot of corn silage in that thing. These cables here keep the tension on, and they're like a brake, so you can keep it packed tight. Yeah, I know there's a self-propelled, but that thing, I think they said it was like over $200,000. Something like this could be right around 60 to 70,000. So, and if they would stop at that, price equipment is very expensive anymore. And these guys do it for a living. They have a couple baggers, and they'll go farm to farm and bagging and stuff, so. Yeah, I know. They're not cheap. Cost for the day of hiring, it's not bad. They bring the bag and everything. it's right around $1,000, I believe. The price of bags and stuff like that, again, I really can't tell you too much. I just get a one lump bill, but they're not cheap. Yeah, the machine, you never have any problems with it. As far as I know, there's an auger in there in the front. Maybe I should show that a little bit better. To keep feeding it and pushing that as hard as you can. One year we ran the 4250 on it, and it made that thing work. So that's why the 8320 is on it. More horsepower is always better, right, guys? These are 10-foot bags here, Tommy. So yeah, then well, we'll do a more video on the bagging itself. The next round here, we're gonna make 3 more bags. Tommy said the bags are an 8-footer is right around $250, so I think the 10-footers were probably around $350 roughly. I'll go over here in the field here again where the corn was standing. The empty bags, I'll reuse some of the plastic for like the garden and stuff like that. And then we just usually end up burning it or recycling it. It depends how dirty it is. Dirty plastic is hard to recycle. But it works good in the gardens and stuff to keep the weeds out. It looks totally different around here without that big tall corn. To fold the ends, we'll just like, I guess the best way to describe it is just end over end, and then we'll twist it a little bit, and then we'll put a knot in it with a piece of baler twine. Well, the brand new combine won't even stop at 300,000 anymore, the newer models. There's a couple good hotels. We have some bed and breakfasts here and stuff like that too. I don't know if you're familiar with those, but there's one down by Messick's. I never stayed in any of them because we no need to. Now it's starting to rain again a little harder. Yeah, as long as we have a heads up and we know who's coming, that's fine. Visitors are always welcome. I always say visitors are welcome, trespassers are not. Some of the guys thought this corn would have done 308 bushel to 350 bushel in this field. You can see the weed control was really well taken care of here. This is good ground. I'm going to start spreading manure here when it dries out. We'll clean the big steer barn out. I want to clean the steer barn out and put manure on this again. And like I said, I might put oats in here. We might put oats in here in this field and then try to chop that this fall. Yeah, we never turned down help. No, we don't rent any ground. I farmed some ground on the halves for some grass hay and stuff like that. But we have enough ground here, and then we have, like I said, do the custom work and stuff. It's gonna be hard to put you to work, Michigan farming. We'd end up spending too much time talking. So what I'll probably do is spread manure, and then we'll turbo till it, and then plant. We'll plant rye out here for next spring chopping. Well, thanks, Mitchell. It takes a lot of work and hard work to make it go here. Getting some more rain here again. Gotta wipe it off. She ran to the grocery store here. I was getting a little hungry. So she ran to the grocery store for me. That's right. It hasn't been an easy road here. I never asked for a free ride, and I never asked for money. It's just hard work. It makes a go of it. That's right. I'll start losing weight after hanging all that tobacco. How's it going, Ontario? We would love to do all the corn chopping ourselves, but we do have that 3970. It would have took me about a week to do 500 ton. Is still coming in clear, or do I need to wipe my screen again? Sorry about that. I did drive over this phone yesterday, and the screen is all cracked up. Yeah, I like to chop it low. Let me wipe the screen one more time. Sorry, guys. I don't know. I should send it out to Jake Ziegler. Let him restore it for me. He would do a good job. I enjoy watching his videos on the tractor. So, well, guys, I appreciate y'all stopping over and see what the rest of the day brings. But I tell you what, when you have nice dry ground to chop corn, and it really went well this round here, so I'm hoping we'll have some dry ground here for the next time. Alright, guys, well, I'll let you go here. Hey, thanks. Not everybody likes the live feeds. I appreciate when you have good comments and stuff about it. It's farming. Nothing's perfect around here. So, you guys have a great afternoon, and we'll talk to you later.